Alrighty, so my lesson is about the how to view yourself better, or ways to fix the way you view yourself. And it was actually a pretty good article, a little long. But the main focus of it was how people steal from themselves. And they use lots of examples of popular thieves admitting after they've been caught and changed their life, when they asked who's the main person they stole from, they'd always say themselves. Because they would have been a lot more successful if they would have chosen a different route versus what they did. And in the beginning, they use a great example of a baseball batter and pitcher. Now, they use the example to show how people are expecting life to be given to them. So the pitcher threw 3 balls. Each one was a strike. But the batter didn't swing at any of them because he thought the pitcher was going to hit him. So he was expecting to get a free walk to first base. That didn't end up happening, and he ended up getting out and putting a lot on his team to fix what he just messed up because he just wanted it to be handed to him. So they focused on not taking the easy way out. The batter took the easy way out when he waited to swing, and the ball hitting him never ended up hitting him. And the thieves took the easy way out when they chose, rather than working hard and making more money than they did stealing, they just stole because they thought it was going to be easier. So the way I'm going to put my personal experiences into this is my cross-country tournament season. Obviously this year I don't really have one. I had my first 2 tournaments for conference and sectionals, but we're going to use last year as my main example. Last year I was a lot slower than I was this year. Almost a whole minute slower, but that's not the main point we're focusing on. What we're focusing on is the fact that we had a really strong team last year, and we all believed we were going to win conference. And it was a lot of pressure put on ourselves, but me, being a freshman and kind of dumb, thought, alright, I'm going to run my best race, but it's no pressure because we're going to win either way. Well, I ran my race. I did try, but the pressure and then me thinking we were going to win either way caused me not to PR. I ran a 23:05 on a course I should have been running 22:40s. And our team ended up being 3rd instead of winning conference. And then it happened again in sectionals where we were running, and I thought I was going to make it to regionals anyway, because last year my time that I ran at conference, even though it was a bad time, would have made it. Not last year, but the year before. We're using last year as my example. I would have made it anyway, so I was just thinking I'm going to make it either way. And I ran, and once again, I didn't PR. I was a few seconds faster than conference, but I didn't PR, and it was right on the bubble, and I once again did not make it because I tried to take the easy way out, thinking I was just going to push through anyway, and I was going to try in regionals instead. So essentially, the way we're looking at this is people view themselves like almost lazy, I feel like, because they always admit to stealing from themselves. If they viewed themselves as hardworking and honest, they wouldn't have been stealing from themselves. So, I mean, it was a really good article. I'd highly recommend. But, moral of the story, don't steal from yourself.